Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is still holding this swing low, which was formed at around the 78.6 retracement level of the rally between the 20th of March low and the 1st of April high. So I mentioned to you that to keep the yellow count alive, which is an A, B, C structure, to still give it, let's say a somewhat high likelihood, we need to see it hold 169.61, the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement, because while a break below that level is formally not invalidation of the yellow count, it would start to look very strange and it would then look more like the white count. So one more low is more like the white count. Would it be a disaster? Not really. I mean, all I do here is to share with you the two scenarios that I can see as likely on this chart, and nothing has really changed here. So in the yellow count, which would probably be the more convenient one, you could say, because the fifth wave has already started. You know, the fourth wave finished here around the 20th of March. We had an A wave to the upside, a B wave pullback in 3 waves, which is quite common. And we could now be looking at a C wave to the upside. And I've tried to show how a first initial 5-wave move to the upside would look like. So C waves would obviously, or a C wave is obviously a 5-wave move. But what you can see here is sort of based on the microstructure. This C wave should reach roughly $225 plus, maybe even higher. And then we'll see if this is the top or if it's going to subdivide again into a larger A, B, C structure. So that's what remains to be seen. But ideally the B wave low is in the yellow count and we sort of rally quite directly to 225. But at the moment I don't have the confluence of the smaller time frame to say, okay, you know, the larger time frame gives me 225 as the next key projection, but the microstructure that happened since the swing low there in this yellow wave B, that's not entirely clear. I mean, looking at the short term, you can see that this move to the upside, you know, we might have seen here a 1-2 setup in yellow, which could be like waves 1 and 2 of wave 1 of C. Hope that's clear. So that even if we form 5 waves here, it could simply still be wave 1 of C. Then we would get a wave 2 and then rally in wave 3 and so on. So we'll see how exactly that subdivides. At the moment, I think it's only important to highlight that what we want to avoid is a sustained break below the Friday low. If it happens, then it will shift probabilities more towards the white count, just because also in a B wave pullback, we normally don't, it's normally not that the B wave sustains below the 78.6 Fib level. In that case, then the next target or support level is the larger degree 38.2 retracement. This would anyway be a common target for a fourth wave. You might remember that a fourth wave typically reaches the 38.2 retracement level. It's here first. So that would be ideal from a fourth wave point of view. You know what fourth waves generally do. And that level is at $157. And it's just the next key support once we get a sustained break below that $169 level. Well, okay, you could argue that swing low here that formed at $163 on the 20th of March, but I feel the 38.2 retracement is more important, more common as a target. And then from there, if the price does that, then in the white count, the wave 4 is still unfolding, would finish in this region and could then start a fifth wave rally from there. So overall, not too much happened. I mean, again, looking at the micro count, it's possible that this here was a 1-2 setup. And if we are now in a third wave, we should see a sustained break above the $178 level. So that hasn't quite happened yet. and then in a third wave we should see quite aggressive upside price action. Yeah, I mean, this looks here a little bit like a 1-2. That's a bit speculative maybe, but bottom line is, as long as we're holding that Friday low, the yellow count can be given a chance. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.